All right, man. Here with the heavyweight champ, the new heavyweight champ, West Coast Fighting. You won that belt. Took it from a tough opponent, Roy Boughton. Talk us through it, man.
Man, it was a great fight. Roy's real tough, and nothing but mad respect for him. I hit that guy with some shots that would put most people down, and he just kept coming. I knew sooner or later, you can only take so much punishment that I'd break him. But I'm stoked, man. It really hasn't set in. I'm just chilling with family and friends right now.
What did you expect coming into the fight? I mean, because I know he's pretty good on the ground, man. He has a pretty good jiu-jitsu pedigree, and like his striking, he trains with Dan Black and those guys. Pretty good. What did you expect coming into it?
I expected him to take me down, so I trained the whole camp for this. But I have wrestling, but I never use it, and I'm pretty good at wrestling, so I was waiting for it. I trained with Orlando Sanchez, like I told you. I went to King's MMA. I mean, Orlando's the best in the world right now at the heavyweight division, And I just trained with him like 3 or 4 times and just learned so much. And I was ready for wherever it went, standing, ground. I felt like I had a speed advantage because, most heavyweights are slow. And I felt like I can get inside and just pop them. But, I was worried about, always worried about the takedown. When we against the fence, he had that little choke in, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to sit here for a second. But I felt good.
All right, you fought on Bellator. I mean, you fought several times West Coast. You're a veteran, man. So what's next, man? What is you go back and defend your belt or another organization, go bigger, UFC? What's the deal now, man?
Man, I'm hoping to go back to wherever, if I have to defend my belt another time to get to the next show, but I'm hoping to go back to Bellator or UFC or, wherever management tells me I'm going. So but I'm going to take probably a month off, 2 months of training, still train, lightly, but I got to get some family time in.
Real quick, I haven't asked anybody else. You're the first one, the only one out of all the people I've done interviews with at this West Coast 16. Give us your thoughts on somebody like Conor McGregor. This guy's making a huge splash. Some people are talking, it's going more towards this WWE thing, but dude's making more money and he's backing up everything he's saying. What's your opinion on somebody like him?
Hey, man, he puts asses in seats. That's all I got to say. He is what he is, man. I mean, he's good. Everything he's done, he said. I mean, I'm not a big fan for him. He put asses in seats. He's good at selling tickets. He's lived up to everything he said. I respect him. He's a great fighter, but I think he's biting off a little more than chew, man. Raphael's no joke, man. That guy, when I was down there at King's, trains like an animal, dude. Like, it's like, holy shit. It's like, he's a beast. So, but Conor's good, man. Conor's lived up to everything he said. Makes a lot of money. He knows what he's doing, He puts asses in seats, just like the David Mitchell and Max Griffin fight. David puts asses in seats, so does Max, and Dave hypes up the fights and he does a good job at it, and he's very good at what he does.
Did you get a chance to train with Fabricio Verdum when you were at King's MMA?
Yeah, I did. I got punched in the face and kneed in the neck. Yeah, it was a good time. But, I learned a lot. I'm hoping to go back down there after, he gets he's going to win that title in a couple weeks on February 6th. Verdum's going to get that title, and, hopefully I go back down there and train again with Orlando and Fabricio and, the Spartan that fights in Bellator, all those guys,
All right, man. Any final words? Any shout-outs? Anything you want to say? You're the new heavyweight champ, man.
Thank you guys, Fight Mike MMA. And then I want to thank, God. That's the far and foremost. And then my wife and son, my friends and family, my trainers, everybody that pushes me, man. I work 10 hours a day, and then I train 4 hours a day. So, I want to thank everybody. I got a big support group, and I couldn't be happier. And this year's my year, I started off in October with that win, and I'm going to keep going. I don't care who's in front of me. I'm going through them.
All right, man. Well, thanks for your time, and enjoy your time as the champion. We're going to see you at the next one. Josh Appelt and Fight Mike is signing out.